Hey guys, and welcome to WordsAtScale. So it's been 8 days since my newest experiment where I launched 3 new websites with the help of SEOwriting.ai. And today is going to be a freestyle type of video where I'll be showing you the first results and also answering some typical questions, common questions that you asked me about SEO writing and about my experiment in general. So okay, let's head over to Google Search Console. These are the 3 websites. So Navigated Dreams is the first one. We are getting some impressions and clicks, and we can see that we have some pages ranking already. So we got 64 pages ranking, which is amazing. If we head over to Ahrefs and go to Navigated Dreams, we can see that we are ranking for, we even have some traffic and we have some organic keywords already, so a week after. We actually landed our first page, which is Headache After Lucid Dreams. But as you can see, the majority of the rankings are on page 2, which is actually amazing after just 1 week. So you can see lots of page 2 rankings, page 3, and this is very good. So I consider these very good results. Then the second website was Science and Clues, and here we have where is our clicks and impressions. So 12 clicks, almost 300 impressions. Again, a lot of pages ranking. 43 pages ranking in total. If we head over to Ahrefs, there are 62 keywords that we are ranking for, and again some organic traffic already. And let's see if we have any number 1 placings, the first page. We are somewhat on the first page, so almost there. Jordan's Spiritual Meaning, and this is actually a category that I've just uncovered. Let's go to the actual website. So I had a few keywords in this category, but then I opened up Ahrefs and saw that there is a very big demand in spiritual meaning of names. So we have 9 pages of these types of keywords: spiritual meaning of the name Thomas, Charles, Mary, Zachary, Vanessa, River. And again, look at the quality of the pictures. It's just, I cannot get enough of SEO writing pictures. And it's just amazing. Look at that. Look at that. And what I did, I just went to Ahrefs Keyword Explorer and then spiritual meaning and name. And what you want to do is to go to matching terms and admire the keywords. So almost 1,000 keywords, a total volume of 32,000. And the keyword difficulty on this is very low. The third website, and these 2 are brand new websites. And the third one was the existing domain. And I'm actually very surprised at how it reacted. So it was very stable, and see this upward trajectory. And whereas on this on the prior 2 websites there was nothing and then a lot of posts, I have not created a new post, so I just replaced the existing slugs and URLs with the new ones. So, and interlinked everything, and that gave a very good boost. And what I also did, and this could be a contributing factor, I also introduced categories. And again, look at the pictures. This is a very neat looking website, if I may say so myself. And let's head over to Ahrefs once again. So Appearance of Talents, that's the website. And here we should be able to have some page 1 rankings, yes. So How to Explain Soul to a Child, number 6. Explain Cloud Computing, number 8. How to Explain a Hikey, 8. How to Explain Circle of Life, 8. And lots of second page rankings, which I think will improve. And look at the trajectories on this one. So lots of upward movement, lots of new keywords. And many people, myself included, underestimate the power of pictures. So if I go and type siren spiritual meaning and go to images, we are ranking like we are literally image number 2. So this is our website. Siren spiritual meaning, if we go to this post, this is my website, and look at the picture. So this is the power of images. And look at that. Look at all of these beautiful sirens. Look at the detail on that. Amazing. Isn't it amazing? So these are the results. And I did not expect such quick turnaround, because I must admit that my other experiment, which is triumphophobia, tanked. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So I have a plan here, 3 sites, case studies, result after 1 week. So this one is done. The results are pretty good. Then I'm getting a lot of questions about images, pros and cons, and comparisons to other tools. So images. You might have noticed that in SEO writing, you have 2 options. So you have optimal quality and then high quality. And I actually, when I recorded the 3 sites case study, I actually showed you the difference in quality. And where's the online calculator? For those of you playing at home, people are asking me about the cost of the images. So one image that is of high quality will cost you 14 cents. One image of optimal quality will cost you this much. So 10 times less. But I made my choice, and that was a conscious choice. And not only the websites look beautiful, you are actually ranking, you are actually more prone to getting traffic from images and from Google Images. Then to pros and cons. Again, people ask me all the time whether I think you should go with Agility Writer or SEO Writing.ai, and I'm very clear on that. Agility Writer is the best all-in-one solution, but it's on a pricey side, and it's perfect if you want to go for a lot of detailization. You want to have maximum control over your outputs. You can do external linking, internal linking, YouTube embeds, keyword optimization, and just a whole lot. And the outputs are fact-checked. Whereas SEO Writing, I consider the best AI writer that does bulk generation for beginners, and it's still, I consider this the best AI tool for launching multiple sites on a budget. So this is the main difference. SEO Writing, best bulk generation on a budget, beautiful images, and Agility Writer, maximum control on a pricey site, but Agility Writer does everything. It now does featured images actually, and yeah. So this is the comparison. Now the pros and cons, again, for those of you playing at home, SEO Writing, there is a lot of things down the road in the pipeline, like fact-checking, like internal and external linking, but for now it is perfect for subjective, non-factual niches. I repeat, non-factual niches. But again, as I said, SEO Writing is going to have massive updates in the coming month. So stay tuned. Okay, so this one is kind of covered. Clustering, internal linking, and indexing. So let's start with the indexing. People ask me all the time what I use for indexing, because if you use Google Search Console, you can do 10 posts in 24 hours. It becomes troublesome when you're doing bulk generation, and I use a mega indexer. So you can see that I have campaigns for signs and clues, for dreams, for parents of towns. I use the same indexer for triumphophobia and other websites, and just a lot of links. And it is very inexpensive. It's one of the more inexpensive solutions. Now to the harder part, more difficult part, which is internal linking and clustering. To introduce this clustering method that I've been using, I want to first create a markup data. So let's start with fruits and vegetables. List 20 popular fruits and 20 popular vegetables. Rewrite the above without the numbers and put can dogs eat in front of the word. Okay, so this is our data, and we also need categories. So the idea here is that you are coming up with the categories yourself. So this would be obviously fruits and vegetables, but let's assume also that this is like 300 word long, and you don't want to do everything yourself, and the categories are going to be a little bit more complex than that. And let's make it difficult for ChatGPT. Let's mix and match them. And now what you want to do, you want to have equal sample sizes. So let's say we want 5 fruits and 5 vegetables. So this would be 1. Let's make it 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 10 exactly. So vegetables, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we have the gaps. So once again, just imagine that this is like 300 word long and your categories is not fruits and vegetables, but something else. So let's copy this, or save it rather. Then we need to go to Code Interpreter, insert the file, and the prompt is very simple. Use pre-populated categories as training data to fill in the rest, and I'm keen on making a mistake in every word. Okay, let's take a look at the contents of the uploaded file to understand the structure of the data. Could you please provide more guidance on how you'd like to proceed? For example, if a URL mentions banana, should I assume the category is fruits based on the other pre-populated entries? And this is exactly what we want, so we'll say yes. Alright, I'll use the pre-populated categories as training data to predict and fill in the missing categories. Extract the key items from the URL columns. Use extracted item and its associated category as training data. Predict the category for missing entities based on the extracted item. And if you want to get a feel of what categories I used, you can just go to the websites. So for science inclusive was action, animals, body, nature, objects, and people. For parents of towns, it was personality, politics, health, relationships. So I took roughly from 5 to 10 URLs, labeled them with categories, and then went to Code Interpreter to do the rest of the work for me. And it's actually stayed in the K and N. So for those of you who know data science, you know the nearest neighbor approach. That is being used. The missing categories have been successfully predicted. Okay, download the file. So next time you are prompting Code Interpreter, you can actually reference the nearest neighbors approach, which is KNN, to do the work for you. So let's check if Code Interpreter did what it promised me to do. Okay, so you can see that everything is pre-populated. So raspberry fruits, papaya fruits, potato vegetables, cauliflower vegetables, cabbage vegetables. So everything looks to be in order. This is good, and this is how I did my clustering. Okay, now to the interlinking. And when it comes to internal linking, you can be more generous with your anchor text. So if you are buying backlinks or attracting with your backlinks with your guest posting, you need to have a variation of a keywords for everything to work. But here I just want my pages to be interlinked. So since, let's go to the website one more time. Since all my keywords were similar in nature, so it was how to explain and then a noun, I was just keen on extracting the nouns from the URLs, and let's see how it looked like. So this is a link whisper ready template. You need to have your keyword and then the link. Let's make sure this is saved as something else. Link to desktop. And again, the structure of the URL is almost always the same. So now we can go to the code interpreter. Let's use the same chat actually. Upload the file and extract the target keywords, e.g. noun, that often goes after how to explain X and child, with X being the target keywords. You may also encounter a variation of how to explain and have explain then X instead. Okay, all right, I'll begin by loading the content. Then I'll extract the target keyword, typically a noun that often appears between how to explain or its variations and child. The dataset consists of 2 columns, keyword and link. The target keywords have been successfully extracted. Would you like to proceed? No, and that was like very fast. Now download. And as you can remember, we haven't pre-populated anything here, and this is some 307 URLs. So you can do it manually, obviously, but it's going to take time. So let's see how code interpreter did. Okay. And there are some missing values, but not a lot. So see here, thermodynamics, hormones, opposite, diabetes, reproduction, periods, and the URLs it struggled with had a lot of keywords, just not a single noun. For example, how to explain to-my child that cannot date this cousin. So the target keyword for me would be cousin, and it's just again, it takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes to fill in the gaps, but the rest is here. And you can basically have these converted to CSV like so. I just copy the content of the Excel file, then I go to this website here, which is called table convert. I paste everything here, then I choose CSV, I press download, I go to parents of talents, link whisper, auto linking, and I choose bulk create auto links, do bulk action, I upload the file, and I'm not sure if it's going to work with missing values, but let's see. And yeah, so as you can see, everything is ready, given some of the keywords are empty. So this little operation essentially created anchor text for the majority of the posts. And now if I hit whatever button we saw, create all links, we will have interlinked every post that there is. And this is how I did all of my interlinking. So not that difficult. Whew, this is getting tiring. So clustering covered, so interlinking covered, indexing covered. Then to all the people who were watching my other experiments, and it still has value as far as the website setup and keyword selection goes. So let me find the playlist. So the playlist was the niche site case study. So I had 4 videos in total. That went from how to set up a website, do a keyword research, and this and that. But unfortunately, and this is the website, and I did this with autoblogging.ai, you can see that the pictures are not really great. And that was my mistake, so I'm not trying to say anything bad about autoblogging. It was my mistake. I bought a pretty expensive expired domain that had a good domain rating. And then I just disregarded the fact that this was in fact a YMYO niche. I tried to pivot into pop culture phobias, celebrity phobias, and phobia support groups. But as you can see, let's go to Search Console. This is Triumph over Phobia. As you can see, the results are meh. So we are getting some impressions, but for 1,000 posts, and they've been sitting there for a while now, for a few months, this is nothing. And we are still ranking for a few keywords here and there if you go to our dashboard. So on paper, this is still like an okay experiment. The domain rating is 18, so a pretty high domain rating. We have a lot of organic keywords. We have 1,000 pages. I have not bought any backlinks for this, so and we are still getting a lot of keywords. So do we have any? We have a couple of first page results here, like what is chronometrophobia. I cannot pronounce this. And so this is an okay experiment, and maybe it will pull through. But if you go to my other website, which is nichescout.pro, I have now this section which is by quality domains, and I will be listing from time to time some of my domains here. One of them is Halving Millionaires, and this Halving Millionaires website is actually getting traction. So this website here, which has custom widgets, RSS feeds, custom indicators, 19 blogs in total. This is perfect for affiliate marketing in the crypto niche. And this actually has started getting some traction, not a lot. So we have 9 clicks, but they are very recent, 33 impressions. So this is not a dead website by any means. But I digress. If you want to purchase this website or Triumph over Phobia, you can go to click Buy Now button, and you will be transferred to dan.com, where you can purchase the domain. And here, if you purchase the domain through Dan, you also get the website and the content. So this website here, this domain here is the domain only, but the Halving Millionaires one and the Triumph over Phobia one is site plus content. So if you want to have a high DA domain with 1,000 posts here for cheap, this is your chance. Okay. But again, I should have handled this differently. I should have never gotten into a YMYL niche, even though this is still getting some traffic. I mean, this is nowhere near what I was expecting. But back to our experiment. I just want you to admire the websites because they are very visually pleasing. And actually, I had a lot of questions about the theme. The theme is called Popcorn Theme. So this one here, and I'm using version 1. So this is an older version, but I like it, not better, but I like it for these simple websites. And what I like about Popcorn is, I think it's 99 or 90 something bucks lifetime. So you pay once and you use it for as many websites as you want. So just admire the quality of the images here. So this is Signs and Clues. Then we have Navigated Dreams. Get another beautiful website, and I will be probably selling them as well. So from time to time, just go to this section here. Maybe I will list them in the future. And of course, Parents of Towns, which is an existing website, which again, I just love how the images are looking for this niche here. Okay. Finally, I've had a lot of questions, or some questions at least, about monetization strategies, but this is too early to tell. Sometimes I just flip websites without ever monetizing them. Maybe I will choose a monetization method that rarely is being talked about, that has to do with improving domain rating and just earning via guest posts. So if your domain rating is 40 plus and you have at least 1,000 page views per month, you can actually earn a pretty good amount of money just via guest posting, offering guest posting services. Or maybe I will just do affiliate marketing. So for Parents of Towns, this will deal with parenting. For Science and Clues and Navigated Dreams, this will be manifestation/lucid dreams training. And there are some courses available on ClickBank and other affiliate networks. Okay, this has been a very long video so far. Hopefully you've gotten some knowledge out of it and new information. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.